Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It is currently, let's have a look at the time, it is currently 7:26 AM on the 15th of April 2025. The current temperature is 23 degrees Celsius, feels like 24.9. Humidity is 94%. And we've had 6.6 millimeters of rain since 9 AM yesterday. So bear with me with the audio, be a little bit different because we've had like sun overcast rain, which we get this time of the year quite regularly. And the wireless microphone isn't water resistant. I wish they were. Would be nice. They can make phone microphones in that water resistant. I think they can make the wireless microphones be able to handle the rain. But anyway, we're walking over Gundy Hill on the way into town. Bit of glare around from the fact that it was rain and the sun comes right out crazily. In as much detail as I can, like I normally do. Towards the railway station. There's the barber shop and Jasmine Thai massage and Simo's Gundy Hill Hotel. Coming up on Station Street very shortly. Side street here. I wonder what this thing is all about, like some sort of wheel. If anyone knows what sort of wheel that would come off, let us know in the comments. These circles on the side of it too. Can't really zoom in, I didn't want to bend over and fall over due to it being slippery, but yeah, some weird wheel. It looks like a wheel anyway. I'd say it is. Of course there's a random trolley. Wouldn't be Innisfail without it. Random trolley at the old Kirby's Corner, where the seat used to be. Kind of frustrating thing. Kirby's Corner burns down all those years ago, and of course the council's going to take away the bin from here. Even though people still walk past here regularly, it's a regular thing. And they took away the two seats. There was a seat over here. And then there was a seat where that trolley is. And you still need those sort of things when you walk past. Carrying heavy groceries and you need to put them down on the thing to do with that bit of help. You put them down on the chair or whatever. Anyway, continue moseying on to town. Just going past Reese Plumbing. We do auto care. Hopefully it's not bumpy. I've got the horizon leveling on. It's a problem with this camera. I would like rock steady and horizon leveling to be on at the same time. Great. Or have horizon leveling just to include rocksteady as standard, which is the image stabilization. Would be even better. We're up on Castlereagh Street, this one here. To my right is Castlereagh Street. Yeah, this went under contract. It's weird. This one here, the old Gundy Hill Bakery, went under contract, and I haven't seen much happen since. Before that, Saw people painting inside, painting the outside, putting in a security light and all that, and then that was it. I just left. Doing the auto wash. You might hear a lot more background noise than normal because the wireless microphone tends to zone in on my voice and you don't hear the surrounds as much, which is the whole idea. So you can hear the narration a bit better. Usually it's not too bad with the built-in mics. Barbuda Street. Doing the auto wash. Back where we just came from. To give a bit more detail, it's a mobile 24-hour. Either street signage. Rain and Hall hasn't been there for a while. Jackson & Jackson hasn't been there for a while either. Jackson & Jackson hasn't been there for about 10-15 years or more. Because Jackson & Jackson went bust. But the signage is still around, still over here. And actually no one's taken over there. On Eater Street, the tobacconist, that's still there. Traffic cartridge and printing is still there. Poochie's, Hearing, Australia and Wobbling Bicycles is still there. Yeah, they all still exist. No. So. Let's get a wave off someone. Outside the tobacconist. It's basically a tobacconist slash news agency. Third one ring. Pelican Street. Got the rubbish bins down there. Oh, we're putting new lids on some of these bins that haven't already got it, the yellow lids. Grasso motors, Ironman 4x4, etc. And this carpet sign, the same old, been there for donkeys. Yeah, this place closed down, where the guy was selling all the second-hand stuff. He was calling it an estate sale. But anyway. Sure, someone's got to put stuff all over the ground. Hopefully that's not blood. Page Park across there. Better Home and Living. It's been closed down for a few years now. Nothing else has taken over in that spot. I'm sure Repco's happy because they park on the cover out of the rain and the heat. Repco used to be Highway Tyres. Who remembers when there was the old house there that was upstairs? It was like an old sort of house. It was in this location when Roscoe's was in where Better Home and Living used to be. But the different building altogether. Charcoal chicken and that. But who remembers there being a pancake place in there? In where this house used to be. Where Repco is now. Yeah, there was a pancake place. It wasn't there long, but it was there. We were walking past it. Never went in it, but we walked past it many times. Over Street. I remember Charcoal Chicken and Roscoe's Pizza being in that place next to it. And then who remembers Roscoe's Pizza being where I said the second-hand place was? The estate sale place. Super cheap. Auto. Yeah, who remembers those places? I mean, I'm sure people remember things from before that too, but they're things I remember. And who remembers IAS Mowing up here? Yeah, IAS Mowing. Right at the end of the pet shop up here. And then there was Ideal Electrical. And who remembers Mitre 10 being in where the Furniture World is? Yeah, I remember that being Mitre 10. Didn't last overly long. There was always rumours of different things to do with it. Why it closed down at the time. There's a Wyong Chinese restaurant. Yeah, Furniture World here. Yeah, right here. Mitre 10 was. Back in the 90s, somewhere. But along here there was Ideal Electrical, IAS Mowers. Also at one stage there was Carpet Court. Then there was a Trust place. Innisfail Timber and Trust, I think it was called. The Pets Domain's closed on Anzac Day. And by the signage. Who remembers this as a blind and aluminium place? I don't know how to say the name properly. One of those ones where you got to know the person or hear the name enough to know what it is or what it was. Charles Street, KFC. So they're doing work at GF Rural Supplies. They've got a bit of scaffolding up. Maybe it's getting a paint, getting a clean down here. I wonder if open fire, heat and grill. It's doing well down there where the second-hand deli used to be. Hopefully it's doing well. I was going through the KFC drive-thru and it's closed this hour. We're driving through there. That's just one of the workers going through. Yeah, they're parked in there. We try to show as much as we can. You never know when things are going to go. Like I used to get told, oh, why are you taking photos of this? What are you taking photos of that for? What are you taking photos of that? And then when the places are gone or the businesses are closed down or something, or like Kirby's Corner Fire, so certain people were very happy that I'd taken those photos. Oh, I can see why you took the photos now. Oh. You know, people don't need to carry on while I'm actually doing it. Make me feel like crap for doing it. So, yeah. Just leave it be. There's an election coming up. I'm not political in any way. politically minded or anything, but yeah, Bob Cutter stuff. And, I don't know how you say that name, I just know the Amos. I shouldn't have how you say it, Amos. Batty Street up here. Wait for this vehicle to come past. It's safer. We did that. Well, the turning circles were really bad, or they just wanted to pull over there. Turning radius, whatever you want to call it. Bunnings through there. Bunnings warehouse. Coming up on the bus stop and then Chemex. So many people walking this area today at the moment, maybe because of the rain. Usually there is. Through there's the Anzac Memorial Park across there. Bunnings to get a couple of things that I need. Maybe a couple of minutes. And I might come back out and start the video. Chemex armor guard truck. We'll be back when I get out. Okay, we're back again. Got what I wanted. Hungry Jack's straight across to Roscoe's Italian restaurant. Roscoe's Pizza and Italian restaurant, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, we'll continue down here towards Lily Street. We're on Ernest Street now. We're running down to Butchery. Well, looks like someone's hit it up top. There must be a truck or something being that high, I assume. Harvey Norman, where Peachy's Lounge used to be. It's an Indian grocery, which is part of the Great Flavor of India. Where Sports Stop used to be, so Skate and whatever it was called. DVD Den was there for a while. Yeah, DVD Den was a funny one to me, specifically because Video Easy was selling out of all these DVDs when they were closing down, and that's fine. And all the very last that nobody wanted, DVD Den bought, left all the price tags on there, left all the Video Easy stickers on there, and had them in the DVD Den store. Which meant nobody was going to go in there much and buy anything or hire the DVDs, because they're all the dregs that no one wanted. Everyone had the chance to go into Video Easy and buy what they wanted. You know, so. Well, this is where Bedrock and all that used to be. Bedrock, Lee's Fruit Market way back. Carpet Court was there for a little bit. There's been a few copy cartridges and printing and all that used to be in here. It's hard to really show because there is workers in there, but we'll show up a second. But next to Finnished, the corner of Lily and Ernest Street, across from the BP, also across from the Crown Hotel. Yeah, not the safest thing to do. Little green man start crashing. Come on. You got to cross safely. Another one does it. And they're the first. I'm sure they'd be the first to complain if they got hit. It's not worth the risk. I know a lot of people do it. They're aiming to cross there. I know it's annoying waiting because of the rain and all this stuff, but this little yellow car here. A smart car? Looks like it. I think it is a smart car. Of course I could have gone about 3 or 4 different times like these people, but safety wise, you guys set a good example as well. It isn't the safest intersection to cross. People like to cut across in front here. I nearly got run over one late afternoon by the driver of the Great Flavour of India car. I wasn't too impressed. It was very, very close. Like crazy close to happening. I was doing the right thing. I felt like I had the green man on the screen, on the signage and that, the lights, and they just cut across. It's about 2 or 3 centimeters from hitting me, so yeah, be very careful crossing anywhere, especially there. And the one near Anzac Park there is a pretty bad intersection. Glady Street. Especially the car yard side. If you're crossing from there to the park or vice versa, they don't really take any notice of you, they just zoom around full speed. Safest. It's the old Department of Social Security. Across there, Bruce Gillian. Bruce K. Gillian. Maybe it's that, it might be Gillian, I don't know. I've always heard people say Gillian, so just go by that. Over the years, that's how it's spelled. But sometimes a G is a J. There's a random Woolworths trolley. That's where Steps Training is now. It used to be in the Rising Sun Arcade, Christian Coles in Owen Street. Now they're in Lilly Street, L-A-R-Y. Steps Training. Used to be a dance studio way back. I think there was a lawyer or something there at one stage. But yeah, I remember it early. My early memory of it was a dance studio. See that the mural's gone over here. They painted over it. They could have removed it because it was all on aluminium sheets, tin sheets or something. Screwed onto the wall. This person just cuts across. They had a bit of time, but still, be careful. Innisfail Food Emporium and the Malik Centre next to it. But yeah, they could have removed that and put it somewhere else, or preserved it at the museum or something. Would have been great, and the signage and the plaque would have been great. Woolworths, Price Busters, Gorgeous Nails, Innisfail Medical Centre, Life Your Way, and Rural Imaging signage. Nice to see from this angle. Taxi rank across there, and the Chinese Joshua Salit Gung Sing Temple, and Westbury's. So we're going to go through here. Hopefully we can get a bit of video. There's not much around, showing where the Best Chen used to be. That's closed down. The Asian takeaway and restaurant, it's closed down. So let's see if we can get down there and show it. There's a chap sitting here, so let's it the other way. Do what we can. Bulls will be open in a minute, so we might not go in there, go down there. We'll see. Should be open in less than a minute. Story's Pharmacy. Ugh. Just very rarely open nowadays. Where this chain used to be. It's all past here, so you can see it. Open for 18 years. Closed on the 31st of the 3rd, 2025. Yeah, there's way too much reflection on there to show it properly. Get the signage. Do notice on that. I have put photos up on old Innisfail photos of it. I might get it from different angles. But anyway, that's what that was in that spot. We'll go out and show you how but I want to go indoors now it's open. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Check the links in the description. Stay safe, stay cool, stay dry, and we'll catch you in the next one.